Hey everyone! Today we're going on an adventure back in time to two super cool ancient cities called Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. These cities are in modern-day Pakistan. They were once bustling places, part of the Indus Valley civilization. Think of them as really old cities that show us how clever people were thousands of years ago. The Indus Valley civilization, sometimes called the Harappan civilization, started around 2500 BCE. That makes it one of the oldest city-based civilizations ever, around the same time as ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia. Harappa in Punjab and Mohenjo-daro in Sindh were two of its biggest cities. These cities thrived for about 600 years, showing off amazing city planning, advanced engineering, and a really interesting culture. When they were discovered in the early 1900s, it changed how we think about ancient history. Finding Harappa and Mohenjo-daro was like finding a lost civilization. These cities had lots of people, maybe 40,000 to 50,000. The size of the cities and their cool buildings tell us they were a well-organized and advanced society. What's really amazing about Harappa and Mohenjo-daro is how well they were planned. The cities were designed on a grid, with wide streets crossing each other. This clever design made it easy to get rid of waste and dirty water, something very advanced for that time. The houses, made of baked bricks, had private bathrooms, wells and drains. This tells us people lived comfortably and cared about being clean. Public buildings like the Great Bath in Mohenjo-daro also show how advanced their cities were. Finding places like storehouses for grain, workshops and markets helps us understand their businesses. The Indus people were great traders, with connections as far away as Mesopotamia. They were also skilled craftspeople making beautiful pottery, jewelry and seals. Even with everything we've learned from the ruins, there are still many questions about the Indus Valley civilization. One big mystery is the Indus script found on seals and other objects. We still can't read it, so we don't fully understand their written language. We also don't know exactly why Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were abandoned around 1900 BCE. Maybe it was climate change, environmental problems, or maybe invaders. We just don't know for sure. How their government worked is also a mystery. Some think it was one big country. Others think it was many separate cities. Because we haven't found big palaces or fancy tombs, it's hard to know if they had powerful kings or queens. Finding Harappa and Mohenjo-daro was a huge deal for studying ancient history. It changed what we thought we knew and showed us a sophisticated civilization that was older than many others. Their advanced city planning, cool buildings, and signs of a thriving culture still fascinate archaeologists and historians today. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro are more than just historical sites. They remind us how creative and strong ancient people were. They encourage us to learn more about the past and see how human history is all connected. Even now, people are still digging and researching at Harappa, Mohenjo-daro and other Indus Valley sites. Scientists are using new technology to try and solve the mysteries of this ancient civilization. The story of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, even though it's not finished, helps us understand the past and inspires us to keep learning.